Have you ever wondered why a lot of people who work 9 to 5, who want to make money online, never actually do and never end up successful and always stay stuck in that job and nothing ever seems to change? Well, I've been making money online for the last 6 years and I've also worked many different 9 to 5 jobs, and I know how it is and I know the mindset needed to go from working a 9 to 5 job to making a full-time income online. And from my journey, I have seen the main reasons that hold these people back. If you work a 9 to 5 job and you're watching me right now, I'm going to explain to you a few reasons in this video why more than likely you've been stuck in this job for years on end and you haven't actually been able to start an online business. My name is Nima. I used to work in Burger King. You've probably seen the videos. I just left the UK for Dubai. I've tried every single business model in the book. I'm essentially a side hustle hoe. Dropshipping, personal branding, done it all. My first business was Shopify dropshipping. Now I have personal branding and I have one Shopify store I'm running, and I'm going to start up a new brand soon as well. That's going to be something exciting that you guys can look forward to. I've seen so many people fail with online money, specifically guys who are working 9 to 5 jobs and, you know, they're trying to build their side hustle and they never seem to crack the code. I've seen so many people fail. I'm going to tell you the reason why. So make sure you stick around because the last point is the most important. So number one, why do most people who work 9 to 5 jobs never break out? Is because you don't give it enough time. A lot of guys online, it looks like it's an easy life. It looks like business is easy. Your reality has been skewed on what is possible. Because social media has shown you so many Lamborghinis and so much shit like this, you think that it's possible. You think that in 2 weeks you can be rich. Doesn't work like that, my friend. Just because you're starting an online business does not make it any different to starting a physical business. Yes, it's cheaper. Doesn't mean it's any less hard, my friend. I'm a real guy. I'm an honest guy. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, 2 weeks, you're going to be a millionaire. Absolutely not the case. So you need to give it more time. A lot of you start an online business, you start a Shopify store, in 3 weeks, you don't make your first sale and you've already given up. And the craziest thing is you don't even know you've given up. You've stopped trying and you tell yourself you'll keep trying, but your actions tell me that you've given up. You've stopped testing products. You've stopped trying. One of the biggest reasons is you don't give it enough time. You need to give each business model at least 6 months. At least 6 months. Give it 6 months. If after 6 months you haven't generated any results, then instead of giving up like a pussy, what you want to do is you want to pivot. Like I always tell my students inside the 6-figure side hustle. By the way, if you want a proven method to make money online for £97, get the 6-figure side hustle. First link in the description below. I guarantee it changes his life. It's all you're going to need. I'll show you from my 6 years of experience, step by step, how to build an online store, make $100 per day using AI and automate it to make the money while you sleep. And if you don't pull that off in less than 28 days, I'll give you a full refund so you have nothing to lose. You need to try for at least 6 months. One size does not fit all. The business you try that you might be successful in might not work for me. What works for me might not work for you. It does not matter. What matters is that you give it enough time to figure out if it works for you. If you try for 6 months and it doesn't work for you, no problem. You try a different business for another 6 months. With this blueprint, eventually, if you keep going, you will find the nail on the coffin. You will find what works for you. The biggest issue is guys will give up within the first month. Guys will stop trying after 2 weeks. That is the biggest problem. It's not that the business don't work. You expect to fucking achieve the world in 2 weeks. You're looking for a fast result. You're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. Those things don't exist, my friend. Anything worth having will never come to you quick, okay? So that's the first point, is expectations are unrealistic. You're expecting to get rich quickly, which doesn't exist. Number two, why most of you are still in your 9 to 5 jobs is because you are unwilling to learn from others. And this is, I don't know how important this is, but this is fucking definitely up there. A lot of you are ignorant. You suffer from ignorance. You will look at these videos and you'll think you'll know it all. For example, I have a lot of people come to me and they're like, yeah, I want to make money online. And they tell me they want to join the 6-figure side hustle. I'm like, bro, it's £97. What have you got to lose? I got a refund guarantee. And like, yeah, I need to think about it. Let me tell you, that right there is your problem. You think you know it all. If you did know it, then why are you working a job you don't enjoy? You know, people think they know a lot, but you can always judge how smart someone is by the life they live, not about what they talk, not about by their degree. If someone is broke, working a job they hate, behind on bills, then clearly they're not as smart as they think. That's a harsh reality check for most of you, but I'm an honest guy. I'll tell you how it is. So you need to humble yourself, start learning from others. When I was in Burger King, I was taking all my wages, going to networking events, business events, paying people for dinner, paying mentors, buying courses. I was trying to figure out what I didn't know so I could start a business. The main reason why you're broke is because you don't know what you don't know. So you need to spend the little money you get right now buying cash flow, investing into skills, learning stuff so you can build a business that pays you. But if you sit around and never spend your money, then you're always going to be stuck in this trap. You have to get comfortable with spending. You've got to realize you're already broke, my friend. You're already broke. You've got to get comfortable with spending your wages on stuff to learn things. Spend your money learning stuff. You cannot get rich with your job. So you're already broke. So you've got nothing to lose. Okay? Whether you've got £1,500 in the bank or £2,500, you're still broke. You get me? So spend your money buying cash flow. So that's number two. You're trying to do it alone. And if you try to do it alone, you'll make more mistakes and lose more money than if you were to invest in a mentor or a course or do something like that. Number three, this is the biggest one. This is the biggest one. The main reason that holds most of you back in your 9 to 5 job is because your mind is overthinking 24/7, and rather than taking action, you think too much about everything. You end up thinking about negative scenarios and consequences, and you end up paralyzed and you never do nothing about it. The biggest liability for most of you is your own mind. You overthink everything. You say to yourself, okay, if I buy this course, what if it doesn't work out? Okay, if I do that, what if I lose my money? Okay, if I travel the world, what if that person doesn't pay me for dinner? Okay, you overthink everything. The reason why dumb people get ahead because they think less and they do more. They don't think so much. Like a lot of you are just sitting down and all you do is think, I'm not sure about this. Bro, you're not going to get anywhere like this. At the end of the day, you've got to have some balls. You need to stop being a pussy. You've got to have some balls if you want to build a business. Do you think you can be a pussy and build a business? Absolutely not. Do you think you can travel the world, have that nice car and have a nice girlfriend by being a pussy? No. It's about becoming a new person. Most of you are just afraid and you overanalyze everything and you're not sure what to do in your lives and you just think and wonder why you get no results. 99.99% of the stuff you worry about never comes to fruition anyway. Always think of it like this. People, when they take risks, they think of the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, you lose a bit of money, you get it back with your job. Best case scenario, you learn a skill that can pay you and you find out what works for you. That's the best case scenario. Stop trying to save your last couple £100. Stop sitting there overthinking every decision. Just jump right in, go guns blazing, stop. Always ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Like those of you know, with the 6-figure side hustle, it's 97 quid and some people are still hesitant. Like what is the worst that can happen? You lose £97 and you get a refund because I offer a refund. And the best case scenario, you learn a business, how to build a website, how to use AI, how to find products, and your journey begins. But most of you just think so much. This is the biggest one. You just think. But here's the thing, it doesn't matter what you do, time is passing, my friend. The time is passing you. The more you think, the harder it gets. Because while you're thinking, someone else has taken action and that person has taken your customers. So you're actually doing yourself a disservice. And it's never as bad as you think. When you start, you always regret not starting earlier. The biggest regret I've ever had in my life is not doing things earlier. I should have just started. Whenever I'd start something, I'm like, fuck, should have done it earlier. With this YouTube channel, I'm like, fuck, should have done it earlier. When I moved to Dubai, when I got hell, I was like, fuck, should have done it earlier. Because it was scary, but then it wasn't as bad as I thought. So a lot of your biggest problem is you're thinking too much. You're thinking, overanalyze, paralyzed by all the possible outcomes that actually never happen. It's all in your head and then you never get nowhere and take no action. Okay guys, so those are the 3 most popular reasons I have seen with 9-to-5ers who cannot get out of their job, who fail at making money online. It's been your boy Nima. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want the 6-figure side hustle, first link in the description below, and I will see you guys in my next video.